So now we are moving on to Resident Evil Gaiden. Even get the little read there. So I mentioned before I do really like this game. I actually sat and got all of the achievements for it and retro achievements. Oops. I loaded my last save. An underground organization was formed. This organization consists of former STARS members and ex-Umbrella employees. Somewhere in North America, at this underground organization's hideout, 2:30 a.m. Barry reporting for duty. Good to see you, Barry. I have a mission for you of the utmost urgency. A new type of bioorganic weapon developed at Umbrella Labs has escaped. This BOW is believed to be among the passengers of the luxury ocean cruiser, the Starlight. The new BOW is an extremely dangerous creature, even in its human form. Leon S. Kennedy of Raccoon City Police Department was tracking the BOW, but we have now lost contact with him. His last report came in over 24 hours ago. Objective: locate Leon S. Kennedy and eliminate the BOW. Insertion via helicopter. I don't know who can take a whole helicopter, but that's fucking impressive. The Starlight currently cruising in the Atlantic. Extraction via helicopter deployed on receipt of radio transmission. Operative Barry Burton. Good luck with your mission. I read you. So this guy just kind of tutorials you. So, this game is really unique. It has it's not turn-based, but it has like a pseudo RPG-ish combat system. So, along with the other Game Boy limitations, the objects couldn't exactly appear on screen. Meaning that you kind of have to find the items, kind of how that exclamation mark showed up when I was near this box. This is also kind of unique at it for the time, where there are some enemies that have items on them. You do get a pop-up, luckily, when you are in a room with an enemy that holds an item. One kind of not cool thing about this game is you can find ammo for weapons before you have the weapon, but you cannot pick it up if you do not have the weapon. It's bad. And certain weapons don't become available until certain portions of the game. There's also a really overpowered weapon in the game called the gas launcher, and it has a very overpowered bug with it. This is just kind of explaining how, once again, how like I come up here, you see the exclamation mark. This game has like an armor system and a lot of different colored herbs. Very be careful, we have detected hostiles in the lobby. If you need to, use your targeting system to attack these hostiles. Once your target is activated, you can aim at these hostiles. The sight will indicate when a hostile is in range. Deactivate the target system once a hostile is in range to start a battle. Once in a battle, fire your weapon when the target is aligned with the hostile to be hit. So he's just kind of explaining what the combat system is. What in the name? What has happened to these people? They're not human anymore. So actually initiating a fight with the knife is really hard. So this is the combat for the game. You have this bar that moves with the like hit detection area, with the blue center being like a critical hit. So ideally, yeah, you want to hit the blue mark. It's also an alignment thing, like where you have where you aim your camera will change where the bar is. So I'm gonna be trying to use the knife for a little while because ammo can actually be extremely tight in this game. Okay, that talks about running away. I don't want to try and show off running away. It's actually really bad unless you're doing the gas launcher glitch. I'm also not sure why their audio is crunchy, but... so, the gas launcher has a very broken glitch in where you can infinitely fire gas rounds while attempting to run away, even if you don't actually have ammo for it. So it doesn't work in boss fights, but it trivializes every non-boss fight encounter in the game. You don't get the gas launcher for quite a while. I think it's like the second to last weapon you acquire. So the game has a very generous checkpoint system. I didn't hit a save point yet because I was just knifing everything, but typically when you die, you will just kind of respawn at the door you died at, which is really nice of them. Because, I mean, this is your movement speed. I actually don't remember if I need to pick this up or not. Yeah, combat, shoot, kill, stab, maim. So that red exclamation mark, I think I may have brought it up already, but that is to indicate that there's an enemy on screen that is holding an item. So since there is this like enemies close in on you aspect to the game, it does make the knife miss if they're not close. But if you have multiple characters with you, you can, like how there's 3 slots there will be 3 potential characters throughout the game. And you can like switch which one is active on the fly. So you can like give the knife to somebody and just, yeah, you know, shoot until they close in. I actually think I need to pick this up to get the zombie with the item on the stairs to spawn. Yeah, gun kills pretty fast. I'm just trying to be a bit conservative because, yeah, my first time playing through this game, I was in a very bad situation. Make your way to the security room on the 4th floor. Try the elevators to the west. Maybe you can locate Leon with the security cameras. Okay, I'll make contact when I get there. Over and out. So to this day, this is like... Okay, so this is just talking about herbs. So, yeah, to this day, this is the only game that Barry and Leon have been in together. This is also what I believe to be like one of the only non-canon games in the series. It's not really apparent off the bat why, but at the ending it will be very apparent. So I just found a key item just kind of in the shadows there with that coolant fuse. You can kind of see there's a dude hiding in the shadows there. So when they grab you like that, you can mash to push them back and have them start further away from you. The zombies also look really cool in this game. I think they did a hell of a... Okay, so right here's an example. This is shotgun ammo, but since I do not have the shotgun, I can't pick up this ammo. Now what that also means is this zombie will respawn. He will continue to respawn until I can pick it up. So it's like, that's kind of nice of him. But at the same time, like, fuck you, dude. You just let me hold the bullets. Shoot him right in the brain. Some bullets, and then, yep, shotgun shells there. Man, I never noticed, like, the little crunchy parts of the audio. I wonder if it's just because I never played this game while wearing headphones before. Another little interesting thing about this game is I think this may be the first time in the series that zombies held weapons. There is a type of zombie that will be encountered later, and they like attack you with umbrellas. You know, it's very symbolic of them. So this is, they just tell you about the poison. So, I think another way to just kind of make things work with the Game Boy Color, the only enemies in the entire game are zombies and, like, the boss enemy. Everything else is just some manner of zombie. So this document is basically just telling you that, hey, this game doesn't like auto-use key items for you. You need to actually go in and use them yourself. Keys, elevators west of the ship. Alright. So yeah, you really have to kind of scrape the walls looking for stuff. So now that I've found the shotgun, I can backtrack a bit, hit up both of these bathrooms for the shotgun shells, and then go back for the zombie that had some shotgun shells on him. You really do want, like, every crumb of ammo. There's one encounter in this game that's kind of infamous because of how it's not particularly clear. Oh hey, Big Fatty Plus, thanks for the raid, dude. I just remembered I actually need to change my category. I unironically love this game. One second, I'm just gonna put myself in the proper category real fast. Alright. Hey, thanks for the raid. I'm doing good. I unironically really like this game. I really like this game. Like, I think it is an underrated sleeper. And should be witnessed by more people. I don't know if I would necessarily say it's a good game, but it's fun. It's unique. Oh, RE2 for the N64? Hell yeah. I don't know. Actually, I have finished the N64 version before, but typically my replays anymore, I do the PC port that I have downloaded for like BioRand and stuff. As for this game, I love it. I do achievement hunting through retro achievements, and this is one of the games I 100%ed. I did go through and get every achievement in this game. If you like old games and hunting achievements, I highly recommend checking out the website. It's a really cool way to get to do it with old games. Alright, so that document there just kind of tells you that, hey, when you're grabbed, you can mash and push the zombie off to get a little bit more distance before the fight. So now, we're going in the elevator. Barry needs to get eyes on his boyfriend, Leon. Also, instead of a, like, traditional Resident Evil save system, this uses a, like, series of set points where it will save. That's right, that's just another elevator. Don't think I'm gonna be able to... Oh, never mind. Yeah, that's just kind of going on over the way to initiate combat again. The security room will probably be locked. I may need a key for it. Thanks, Barry. Love you. So here we have the umbrella holding zombie. What I am pretty sure is the first, like, non-boss enemy to carry a weapon in the series. So this is where they tell you about armor. It's really kind of bare bones, but I mean, there is an item you can equip to take less damage. Like, people talk about wanting a Resident Evil RPG. This essentially is a Resident Evil RPG. It exists. Good luck getting a physical card of it, though, without having to sell a few organs. Last I checked, I believe a copy of Resident Evil Gaiden with box and book is something along the lines of like $900. And I have considered getting it just for the collection, but not even I am that mentally ill. Oh, I'm so jealous. I would love a physical copy of this game just because of how bizarre it is. Knowing my luck, something would end up happening to it though. I don't know if you're familiar with other like older horror games and their value, but I had an ex-roommate steal my physical copies of Kuon and Rule of Rose, which would be about $2 grand to replace both of them at this point. It upsets me still to this day. And they're both phenomenal games. Kuon is phenomenal to play. Oh, the problem was I didn't know exactly who it was. I had multiple roommates. Cherish it. That Kuon is like, I think like $700 these days. It's a lot. All right. So the thing about Rule of Rose is I feel like it's worth an experience. It's worth experiencing. It is a unique thing. It is absolutely miserable to play. You will hate every second of playing it, but I think it's worth it to do it at least once. Yeah, it's not even like a bad controls or just, you know, bad whatever. It's just there's really nothing about the gameplay that's good. Some of the puzzles can be okay, but yeah, I would recommend, checking out a totally legal PlayStation 2 version via emulation, because it's unique. It's an experience. A lot of controversy around it that was completely unwarranted because people thought it involved like children performing like, I don't know, weird rituals and shit. And oh yeah, this is my very legal Game Boy Color I'm playing on right now. I absolutely spent the $900 for this. I am a good boy. Oh yeah, Rule of Rose is like infamous for like all the controversy that was around it. Because they even tried to talk about how like children were depicted doing like sexual acts in the game, which isn't even remotely true. Like there is nothing sexual about that game. Yo, I'm listening. Oh, another instance of I can't pick up the ammo because I don't have the gun yet. She just trying to hide in there like a cheeky little minx. It's a weird world we live in. I'm just here trying to live life and play cool games. Which is why I'm playing one of the coolest. Oh, shit. Access to the bar room. Yeah, I don't know how people can live their lives constantly looking for things to be, like, mad at or offended about. Like, life's too short for all that shit. I just don't get it. I don't have that kind of energy in me anymore. People just need to learn how to chill. My man came out with the umbrella. No, you do not inherently take damage for that. If you're really just using the knife, you realistically don't even want to push them away, because that'll just shove them out of knife range, most likely. Oh god, I suck. So as you saw there, there's also a, occasionally there will be like a delay. It's like the zombie is killed, but he has not fallen down yet. It's almost like an RE2 when you're fighting Birkin, and it's like he's dead, but he hasn't thrown himself over the railing yet, like a dumbass. So, right there, I wasn't entirely sure if he was dead or not, and ended up wasting a shot afterwards. Another dude hiding in the shadows, trying to hit you with a jump scare. I don't actually remember if there's anything up here. After I 100%ed this game, I haven't really played it again since, because I knew I would be playing it when I got to doing this series revisit. So even though the armor in this game is really simple, it is actually pretty effective, especially if you have like the highest like. This game, it seems generous. Like if you look at what I have right now, I have 56 shotgun rounds, 15 pistol rounds, and a shitload of herbs. But the thing is this game is really, really tight on ammo in the end game. It will bite you in the ass if you miss things. You know, I play a lot of fighting games, so I just kind of have like timing and rhythm and like hand-eye coordination. Thank you though. It's helpful here. Yo, who doesn't enjoy some beeps and some boops? So it operates similar to how other old Resident Evil games work, where enemies do respawn, but it's not based on leaving the room, it's based on like acquiring a key item or having a necessary like event occur. I refer to it as like a world state change. You know, it's like, oh, you picked up this key, so now there's like, you know, 3 zombies in this room that you've already cleared out. There's the key for the elevators. I don't think there was anything else in here. You can run away from the enemies in this game as well. The mechanic is really bad though, unless you're using a certain exploit that makes the game stupidly easy. It is an incredibly easy exploit to do even. So it's kind of a saving grace if you do get to a point where you have no ammo. So I'm poisoned. So since there are only zombies and the boss enemy in this game, the zombies have to poison you because we still gotta have poison somewhere. I think I'm gonna try and switch to the knife for a little bit. But yeah, running away in this game is like never worth it. It takes a little while to do, and you will be hit while trying to do it. It just, in general, is going to be more of a hazard to your health. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. I think the combat is just genuinely enjoyable in this. Like, this game has problems. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, you know, the frame rate is absolutely one of them. But I mean, this was a 2001 Game Boy Color game. I'm pretty sure this was on like the tail end of the Game Boy Color. Like, I'm pretty sure that shit was in the retirement home when this game dropped. Yeah, so that's all I can like target with the knife equipped. So yeah, initiating a fight with the knife is not really a thing that's doable. You can also change your equipment mid-fight, which is nice. So this is kind of what I mean by like the ammo situation can get really bad. Like those zombies took 3 shells each to kill. Granted, I don't know if any of those were crits. So the speed of the little line will change based on the weapon you're using. some weapons just inherent, like the stronger the weapon, the faster it'll move. Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. And a lot of games benefited from that, just getting that like facelift in the 11th hour. Like, I know they're too cowardly, but I would love to see this game get some attention again. Even if it's just like an untouched, like, port, I would be over the fucking moon. Alright, now... Yeah, I got the coolant fuse. And I believe it is over in this direction. This game is also incredibly easy to get lost in, with it being, you know, a Game Boy Color game, and they're trying to, like, save space. A lot of the environments look the same. I'm gonna say it, they look the same, But you know what? They did what they could with the hardware, and I'm fucking thankful for it. I had no idea there was a Silent Scope port on the GBA. I know the GBA has a lot of, like, just weirder, obscure ports. Like, I know there's, like, a Tekken game on it, and that's certainly a thing. I'll probably have to look into it. I love checking out, like, weird ports for games. I believe there's, like, a Game Boy Advance Max Payne game. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I recently played a Crash Bandicoot game that was on the Game Boy Advance, and that was interesting. Oh yeah, isn't there like a Game Boy Color version of like the PS1 game? Like Alone in the Darkness 4, I think it was. Which is probably the best one, honestly. I don't know if that's a hot take, but... Like the Alone in the Dark game where you play as Crowley and Elaine, I think is probably the best one in the series. They did kind of okay with that recent, like, reboot, but, I don't know, it just didn't quite hit the same. Yeah, I am familiar with Star Ocean. It's a series I haven't played too much, but, yeah, that's... God, I really wonder how many things are just kind of hiding on, like, handhelds. Like, I had a Game Boy Color way back in the day, but I was... Oh, I think I was like 9 years old when I got it. Oh wait, so it's straight up like a canon game? Man, that's brutal. Well, I'm not gonna say brutal. It's brutal for some people that are picky. I don't mind going out of my way to check out the weird, obscure games. You know, play Resident Evil Survivor. Art Thompson is canon, damn it. I would lose my shit if Art Thompson makes an appearance in fucking Resident Evil Requiem. Survivor is unironically I think I like it. I think if it was any longer, like if it was longer than like an hour, it would overstay its welcome. But also, I don't know. Have you played Resident Evil Survivor, Fatty? Or however you want me to address you. Big fatty plus. Yeah, I have played every single game in the series, and that's what I'm in the process of doing again right now, in process of Requiem. BYG, alright, I can do that. Yeah, so, I believe, everyone has something they superfan for. I superfan for Resident Evil. This shit is my jam. Yeah, Ari Survivor, it's not a particularly good game. Uh, it has some interesting, like, I guess, characters in, like, Ark Thompson, because Ark Thompson's sick. Uh, it also had a plot twist, which is wild for, like, it actually was kind of something that was cool and threw you for a loop. But the game is actually kind of salvaged if you play it on PC completely legally. There's a program called Mouse Injector that lets you play the game with a mouse and keyboard, and then it suddenly doesn't feel like a completely foreign concept to play. Yeah, Operation Raccoon City, I don't know if I'll be able to play that one because of that. I don't know if they fixed like the games for Windows Live stuff. Dead aim is actually not too bad on controller because of the crit system. Uh, that and like the dodge is really broken in that game. You can just kind of mash the button and it'll work, like save you 90% of the time. But I do believe, I believe there's a way to get it to work because I think that game had mouse and keyboard support natively. Yeah, Dead Aim is certainly a special game. It's, discount Leon and Ada. It's no, this one probably is a hot take, but I like Survivor better than I like Dead Aim. Dead Aim is kind of miserable to play. That and there's literally a gun that gives you epilepsy, and another gun that will make you go deaf. There are some weird design choices in Dead Aim. Oh, see, that'd be cool. Yeah, I haven't done that. Playing that with a gun con probably would be really cool. It's like playing like Umbrella Chronicles and Darkside Chronicles with like a mouse is just really like it is absolutely cheating. Like the speed at which you can like swing your knife in those games is really, it's stupid, but it's fun. Oh yeah. Yeah, how well do you remember those games though? Because Umbrella Chronicles I think is still great. Darkside Chronicles, when I played that recently, I'm not gonna say recently, it's been a couple of years, but there is so much like head bobbing and like camera swinging around that game is almost a chore to play now. I don't know what the hell they were on. Yeah, like Umbrella Chronicles is awesome. I love that shit. Darkside Chronicles is oof. Yeah, and I really will visit like all of these games. I love them. The only ones I really don't fuck with that aren't ports is like I don't really I hate saying this because I really wish I could get it, but like the Outbreak games just don't do it for me. Like maybe if I had, maybe if I could play a multiplayer, or like the loading times weren't complete ass, but yeah, unfortunately, Nintendo doesn't believe in accessibility options like that, so you just have to deal with it for them. Yeah, so whatever it looks like, I'm just kind of running around like a dumbass. I'm just kind of humping the walls looking for ammo like I'm playing Doom. Uh, I think that's just something that happens in like first-person games with a lot of movement. I love the Dead Island games, except for Riptide. Riptide is complete dog ass. I don't know what the hell happened. Like, 1 was a good time, 2 was an incredible sleeper for how long the game was in development hell. But Riptide is just fucking butt cheeks. Still haven't gotten around to actually playing the Dead Island 2 DLCs. That crowbar looks an awful lot like the manhole opener from the other games. AKA the sounding rod. Dying Light is another game I really like. I think Dying Light's great. I never played. Well, okay. My brother and I, we bought Dying Light 2. We were gonna play it co-op. We have the exact same computer. For some reason, the game ran great for me and like shit for him. So, ended up just refunding it and never ended up playing Dying Light 2. Supposedly, the new one, like Dying Light the Beast, is supposed to be pretty good. I haven't checked it out. I haven't really played any new games in a while. I've really been on like a nostalgia kick lately. And playing a lot of like Super Nintendo through PlayStation 2 era games. I actually played through like Final Fantasy VI for the first time a couple weeks back, and that shit was rad. Oh, hey, no worries, man. Take your time. Yeah, and the third one is even like it's more like a direct sequel to Dying Light 1, where 2 was just kind of there. Uh, Dying Light the Beast, like, brings back Kyle Crane and continues his story. I don't know if they're just, like, completely retconning 2 or what, but, good on them for doing what the people wanted, because I feel like Crane's story still had some life left in it. So a big proponent of this game involves you just kind of like, it's almost like a point and click-esque situation where you're just gonna kind of ram into things and try and use every item you have on them. Because things aren't overly descriptive. Like you can get, you can get some basic info. Like that mentions data control room on the first floor. So it's like, I know first floor, but this game does has like point and click adventure vibes to it from time to time. And I don't think that's a bad thing. I think it's cool. It's like I really want to see this game just get acknowledged. Like I know it's not canon. It can't be canon, but that does not change the fact that I will fight for it. I also really think Barry deserves to be in another game. Yeah, fucking. So sometimes the enemies with weapons won't even get close enough for you to use your knife on them. And that creates a situation like that. Another, like, I guess, problem that consists with the ammunition supply in this game is there are some enemies that you just cannot beat with the knife. There's one encounter in particular that just you cannot win with the knife. If that is all you have soft locked yourself. That man just gonna crawl around on the floor, you know, live your best life. I don't know if you're still here, Tiki, or if you're back, Fatty. But like, what's your favorite Ari game in the series? Oh man, that'd be a nightmare. Don't give me regenerators in this. Yeah, that's for the elevators on the east of the ship. Hey, that's some good taste right there. 1999 Resident Evil 3 is my favorite game of all time. I adore that shit. Nemesis is still the best bioweapon that has ever appeared in the series. Hey, Fatty, what's your favorite Resident Evil game? Yeah, this might be considered a hot take to some. I love tank controls. I think when they're done well, they work really well. Now, granted, they don't always work well. I don't know if you've ever like heard of or played a game called Galerians on the PS1. That game has awful tank controls. Yo, yeah, good taste. Resident Evil 3 is the GOAT. I am still just upset how they did so good with the Resident Evil 2 remake and the Resident Evil 4 remake, and then 3's is just so mediocre. See, I want to like Outbreak. I went through recently and I played through all five. I played through all five scenarios in the first game, but it's like, I don't know, playing it solo and with the just awful loading times. Ah, man, it just, I don't know. That and the movement. Like, I played Outbreak right after replaying RE3, and it was like a night and day difference in the movement. Like, Outbreak feels so clunky for no discernible reason. Oh yeah, you absolutely. That and RE3 just, I mean, it introduced a lot of just cool ideas. You know, the fact that it had multiple endings with a canon ending. I mean, granted, most of the decisions were. Oh man, so I'm gonna rant here because while Resident Evil 3 is my favorite game of all time, I have one major gripe with it. Oh yeah, and you could even like get to the point where you're like crafting enhanced versions of the ammo. You like get better at creating it. It was a lot of systems, but what I'm gonna complain about is so you know, playing these games a lot to keep things interesting. I obviously do a lot of like challenge runs. No, actually, so if you remember, near the end of the game, right before the Dead Factory, like right when you leave the park and you're going over the bridge, you're given a decision to either push Nemesis off the bridge or jump off the bridge. Uh, if you push Nemesis off, you are automatically locked into the bad ending. If you jump off, you're on the route for the good ending. If you push him off, uh, you are on the route where Nikolai is killed by Nemesis right before like the sewage disposal room. Whereas if you jump off, you go along the route and you'll encounter Nikolai in the helicopter, and you'll be able to speak with him. And that's when a second choice pops up, where you can either negotiate with him or return fire to the helicopter. If you return fire, you go back to the non-canon ending because you kill Nikolai, and I mean canonically Nikolai just survives the game. So yeah, it's like every other choice in the game really doesn't matter. But once you get to that bridge, you have to jump off the bridge and then, well, in OGRE3, Nikolai leaves on a helicopter. He he leaves in the helicopter that you're talking to when you're negotiating with him. Oh yeah, I take it you've always pushed Nemesis off the bridge when you get to that point. Oh no, no, not in the original. Yeah, because in the original he just kind of so that it's part of the reason that the ending is so different because he takes the one helicopter that's there, and then Carlos starts getting all depressed about how there's no way out now. He took the last helicopter, and then we get the really cool thing where another helicopter shows up just to save Jill, and it's fucking Barry coming in to save her before the nuke goes off. Like it's not like a radically different thing to see, but I next time you boot it up, go for the canon ending, just to experience it. It's nice. You know, just the idea of like the fatherly man that Barry is sweeping in to save Jill before the nukes go off is just, I love it. Or yeah, you could even just realistically look it up. But yeah, it's a little fact about RE3 a lot of people don't know. There is different endings. I think you're thinking of the remake. There's nothing like to do with a sample in the original game. An original Resident Evil 3, Nikolai's whole thing was just collecting combat data on the BOWs, and then he was just like killing off every other um, like captain of the mercenaries so he can get like a bigger bonus. You know, he was a much more one-dimensional villain. It was almost like Saturday morning cartoon-esque. It's just cool though being able to have the choices to see the different things. You know, watching Nikolai get, you know, eat shit by Nemesis is cool and all, but like the canon ending, because I mean Nikolai shows up in both Outbreak and he plays a role in Operation Javier, the thing that Krauser and Leon work on together. So it's like, you know, canonically Nikolai has to survive. Oh yeah, yeah, I've seen that. I haven't played around with it. I know there's also a few like, uh, I guess gameplay modification things. Oh, are you talking about shooting Nikolai, like shooting the helicopter down with the rockets? Yeah, I'm just I just always have to go for the canon ending. That and like if you're ever doing like an RE3 randomizer, jumping off the bridge is the best bet because it takes you right to a save room. Whereas pushing him off, yeah, exactly. Yo, and that's fine. Blow shit up, dude. That hell yeah. Anyway, what I wanted to rant about. So yeah, I've played Resident Evil 3 probably hundreds of times. I love that game to death. And to spice things up, I've tried to do all kinds of challenge runs. And one thing I've racked my brain on for years trying to figure out is a way to do like a pacifist run in that game. But as it stands, there is still no way to get through the clock tower encounter with Nemesis without having to directly attack him. Fun fact about that music puzzle, in almost every version of the game, it is a static thing. It's just up, down, up, down, up. I don't know what versions. Like, I think it might have just been like later prints of the PS1 version, but other than that, it is always up, down, down, up. I hate the clock one in the clock tower. I know like it's all predetermined and based on what the time was. Oh, the water puzzle where you're making like the Tetris stuff. I unironically love that puzzle. It's like one of my favorites. I know it was really hard as a kid, but now it's fun. It's like a logic puzzle. But yeah, anyway, you can beat damn near everything in Resident Evil 3 without attacking or without attacking the enemy directly, except for the Clock Tower Courtyard Nemesis. And I've tried so much to just like think of a way to get around it because I think it would be cool to do, but alas, it is not happening. But I have big dreams. Maybe one day a speedrunner will find something. Okay. I am drawing a blank on this part. Data control room on the first floor. It's like, I get it's the Game Boy Color. But like, man, it would be cool to be able to see just like the names of other rooms. Exit's not like here, I don't think. Oh yeah, that's his whole thing, is he just tries to pick you up and do to you what he does to Brad in the cutscene. God, that's another thing when talking about like OG RE3 compared to remake. Brad's death is so much better in the original game. Like, he just goes down like a fucking idiot in the remake. Like, it felt like a slap in the face. Dude just gets randomly bit. It's like, you know the rules. Come on. Meanwhile, original game, it's like, it's the intro cutscene showing off Nemesis, and it's just this. Oh, it's so cool. Ah, God, I love that cutscene. There's no reason for it to be personal, but I really take the lack of quality in the RE3 remake. I feel like they did it just to spite me. Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'll give it that. They did do pretty good with her one-liner that she does do in the remake. That fight was also substantially harder in the remake. Like, I honestly feel like calling it a fight in the original is kind of disingenuous. It's just kind of like kite 'em around. So what are your hype levels looking like for Requiem? You think it looks good? Nah, fuck, this is the refrigerator. God damn it. Oh yeah, I think the game looks great. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of people talk about how like oh yeah, Village is really good. Yeah, it has it has kind of the same problem with 7 where it really loses steam in like the second half of the game. But Village is still an absolute treat. And then Requiem, I really like what they're doing with Requiem. This like dichotomy they're going for. 7 is great. It would be so much greater if they didn't make you do the boat twice, one after the other, like just immediately. Oh yeah, going around and punching shit with the power glove as Joe Baker was like the best. Fucking suplexing Jack and when he was a monster was the hypest shit. Like, loved it. Seven has like the best DLCs in the series. Like the escape room was really cool. I mean, even like the blackjack one had like this really unique twist on it. And I mean, who hasn't wanted to like get a power glove and just beat the shit out of zombies? Okay, I'm pretty sure this is the fucking room I've been trying to find. Trying to figure out where they want you to use these things is always fun too. See, and yeah, I would love it if like some of the more unsung like characters throughout the series would come back. You know, give Sheva another go. Sheva was great. Fucking bring back Parker. Parker from Revelations. I really like him. He's cool. Or like, uh, yeah, you know, Zoe Baker and Joe Baker. Like, you know, we know they both survived. Maybe not Bruce. Maybe not Bruce. Yeah, Bruce and, I think her name is Fong Ling in Dead Aim. It's... I can't get over how much that shit is literally, we have Leon and Ada at home. Data control room on the first floor. I am in the data control room on the first floor. Yeah, it's straight up Timu, Leon, and Ada. And boy, that game it's something. It exists. No, don't look at the knife. I'm not ready to kill myself yet. God damn it. Barry, just cram this disc everywhere. Like, which of these things look like a computer? Yeah, much as I like this game, this is like the main problem with it is like, if you just don't know where the stuff has to be plugged in, you're essentially doing a pixel hunt. Like, I thought it was here where like this body was, but Yo, HQ. Alright, I feel like this game is just taking the piss now. Like, I'm seeing this right. This is the data control room on the first floor. I don't think this room extends anywhere. Yo, the game's trying to make me look stupid and it's succeeding. Barry, my boy. Please, Barry. God, is this... Yo, shove it in there. Just fucking make it fit, dude. I don't suppose you remember anything about this part, do you, Fatty? I cannot for the life of me figure out why the hell this isn't working. Data disk to be used with the computer in the data control room on the first floor. First floor data control. I am in the correct room. this? Oh, okay, hold on. I think this is just one of those instances where I'm trying to do things out of the game's mandatory order. Huh. But I don't. Oh shit, yeah, this is its own little area. Yeah, I really thought I remembered this game better than this, but it's making me look like an idiot. Okay, so the game wants me to go to the security room on the 4th floor. But I tried using this in the room it wanted me, and nothing was happening. So what is the logical conclusion here? I'm just gonna assume I don't do anything with it. Because nothing is on fire yet. That doesn't happen for a little while still. One nice thing I will always say about this game is I think the run cycle looks pretty nice for its time. Like, that is a decent number of frames of animation for a Game Boy Color game. Ooh, that's you, dude. Also when ammo can start getting tight when I'm just trying to figure out what I am missing. Shut up. Oh, god damn it. Yo, I interrupted brunch and now I'm gonna get jumped. So right now I'm just gonna opt to take damage instead of using bullets because I have a more plentiful supply of healing. I know you think I'd got in front of them in their, like, mojito line or some shit. It's like getting in front of a Disney adult on a ride at Disney. Those people are insane. Man, that's still locked. Yeah, I don't think there's anything scarier than fucking Disney adult that's pissed off. Operator password card to reboot the computer. Alright, so nothing is on fire. Yeah, I do not have the grenade gun. Man, I feel like an idiot. How the hell have I forgotten so much about this? Oh yeah, if you go down enough on the map, it spoils that there's a submarine at some point. It's like the cargo area. I guess maybe I could have missed something there. I don't have any keys, so like... I don't know. I feel like I had to have missed something. They jumping me! See, you dudes are nice enough to get close even though they have a weapon. They also just kind of stand there while you stab them in the face. It's real nice of them. It's like, I feel like I missed something and just started doing things that are way later in the game, because I don't think I should have the fire extinguisher before I even go in the security room. Okay, yeah, that is all just back here. He's trying to whack me. Oh, wait. God, the zombies look so nice in this game. Fuck my ass. Yo, I just got point and clicked. No, well, I'm in it for the love of the game. Go away, umbrella bitch. Felt like I was doing things out of order, because it absolutely should not have the fire extinguisher before I've even come into this room yet. What can I do with this hunk of junk? Barry searches through the switches on the control console to activate it. Wait a minute, this doesn't look like one of those creatures. Hey, listen up, can you hear me? Leon, is that you? Name drop? Huh? You know Leon? Who are you? I'm Special Agent Barry Burton. I'm a friend of Leon's. I'm Lucia. Leon went off to find that horrible monster that is turning everybody into zombies. Leon rescued me and told me to wait here until he gets back. Where's Leon right now? I don't know. He left here a few ages ago. I'm scared. I keep hearing noises. Oh no, you have to help me. I think it's that monster. It's banging on the door. It's coming. Don't panic, calm down, just tell me where you are. I'm on the sun deck. Hurry, the door isn't going to hold much longer. Hold on, I'm on my way. I'm not familiar with boats. I don't really know what they mean by a sun deck. I think they mark it though, luckily. I thought I just heard a scream. It seemed to be coming from the east. He's over here hearing people fucking scream in Japan. Okay, so now I go this. So yeah, I was absolutely doing shit way out of order. Yo, non-linearity in a Game Boy Color game, truly revelational. There's that scream again. This time I know that's Lucia. She must be really close. So the first few encounters with like the major boss enemy of this game, it's actually really easy to just fight him with the knife. It's a good way to conserve ammo. I can hear Lucia. She's on the other side of this door. Barry reaches the sun deck. From the edge of the shadows, you can see something hideous and large chasing Lucia. Help me. Keep it away from me. If that's the BOW, this is my lucky day. My man got some perky nipples. And his stomach gets erect. That's pretty fucked up. Bum, bum, bum. So remember, if a man comes at you with an erect stomach, just knife him. Just fucking shank him. Once again, I'm just gonna opt for the knife. I have more healing than I do ammo, and the knife works pretty well. It's not as busted as like the Code Veronica or like the original RE1 knife, but it's still pretty good. So now he's turning into an amoeba. That thing just vanished. I'm glad it was finally gone. It was horrible. Are you hurt? Let me see your arm. What the? Not a scratch. I could have sworn he'd hurt you. I was lucky, wasn't I? Oh yeah, I guess you were. But let's not push that luck, okay? Stay close, I think might still be around. No, he's gone. What makes you so sure of that? I don't know, I just feel it. Right. What is it? Something wrong? No, nothing. Let's go. We gotta go find Leon. We gotta see what Lemon's up to. So now is where like the party-esque system comes into play, and I can like equip her with armor and weapons. Lucia, being a child, like explodes when something hits her though. I think it's generally just like a bad idea to ever use her in combat. Barely copy over. Copy over. Thought we'd lost you. What's going on out there? I found a survivor, and I'm pretty certain I've located the BOW. BOW stands for Big Ol' Wiener, by the way, if you aren't aware. It took everything I threw at it, but then it vanished. It really didn't. I just stabbed it. Unlucky about the BOW, however, we have news on Leon. We have unscrambled Leon's last message. I believe he is somewhere in the first-class cabin area. Thanks for the update. Over and out. Why don't we take the lift down? It would be a lot quicker. The Big Ol' Wiener room. Yeah, I can't imagine he scrambled that message too much. So this child was holding on to the key that we need. Because, of course she was. Wait. Oh, yeah, duh. You know, this boat is just really sexy. Based on all the noises going on. Yeah, I'm fairly certain that the data disk and the fucking fire extinguisher I have are for relatively far away. I don't know how the hell I got so off track of things. So here we have a, like, new combat song. It's, not really a good one, but it is new. I don't know why that one plays sometimes. Like, who lurks in the shadows of a cruise ship? Like, that's some fucking suspect behavior. Fucking whack his balls and send him to the bilge. More ammo I can't grab because I don't have the weapon. Like, I feel like Barry would be outfitted with the ability to carry ammo for things that he doesn't immediately have on him. Like, he's a bit of a goober, but he's not incompetent. So like this game being a zombie game that takes place on like a ship really makes me think like a very underrated game. If you haven't checked it out and you like Resident Evil, check out a game called Cold Fear. That game is fucking rad. Very much worth checking out. Cold Fear is excellent. Like, a lot of people just wrote it off as like an RE4 clone, but I think that game stands very well on its own merits. Like, it's not perfect, but like, I had fun with my few playthroughs I've done of it. Alright, what are you holding? You holding out on me? So an interesting thing about this game is the enemy attacks will just miss. I don't know if that's like based on your armor or if they have like a mock bar that they have to hit in the middle too, otherwise their attacks miss. There's just so many neat little details in this game. Blast on the door to the captain's room on the 3rd floor. You know, one day I'd like to see Eternal Darkness Sanity's Requiem get to make a comeback. Even if it's just a re-release. Like, I know Silicon Knights is like dead and buried because of their dumb bullshit they were on, but the game is like so cool. Yeah, Eternal Darkness is like, that shit is like, yeah, I think they tried to like crowdfund a spiritual sequel and then like, I can't remember the guy's name, but like the CEO of Silicon Knights was in like legal trouble, and then that caused the whole crowdfunding campaign to just completely fall apart. Which you hate to see situations like that, but you know, what are you gonna do? That's like with Kingdoms of Amalur. I think Kingdoms of Amalur is the best Fable game, but that shit is so dead because of how much money that dev studio owes to the state of fucking Rhode Island. Oh, don't do that, you ass. Fuck off, my dude. Okay, so lockpick and some Semtex. This is the 3rd floor, so... That dude's just moaning in my ear. He's trying to fucking seduce me. It's gonna work, too. Like, I had never noticed it until I had played through it again recently, but the fucking alarm that goes off in Code Veronica, like, that shit just straight up sounds like moaning. Like, it's so wild listening to it, and then just all I can hear is moaning. Don't exactly know what's so salty about the assault rifle. There's not like automatic firing in this game. This game will absolutely fuck with like your perspective of how strong a weapon is, though. Zombies can withstand rocket launcher rounds in this game, which is wild. Going to the first class cabins to look for Leon. God, the save points are just flowing in, like, now that I'm not lost with my head up my own ass. It's like, I think there's like 14 save spots throughout the game. This game's pretty short if you know what you're doing. I mean, that's true about damn near every Resident Evil game. You know, and then you have RE6, which overstays its welcome by like 15 hours. Wait, it's that monster. He's somewhere around here. Where? I can't pinpoint his location, but he's definitely nearby. And it's the fucking Kool-Aid Man. So I'm gonna opt to just knife him again. Should probably heal though. Yo, how'd you know that thing was there? I don't know, I can just feel it. Right, I'd like to believe you, but I got this feeling you're not telling me everything. I can still feel it, he's really close by. Oh god, it's a pedophile. No! That thing just grabbed Lucia. Then vanished. Well, not my problem anymore. See you later, kid. You know, Revelations 2 is a hell of a good game, and if you actually go through the process of getting, like, the best ending, like, oh, that scene where he, like, steps out of the helicopter to go fight fucking, Alex is, like, oh, it's so peak the slow-mo as he's walking away from the helicopter to go take her on. Oh, it's peak. I love Barry. Barry is such a good character. The fucking daddy of stars. You know, and that's, you know, I'm mentally unwell and care about, and not care about and follow the like story in Resident Evil. So it's like, I really hope we get a resolution to all the like unfinished plot points throughout the Revelations games. Like, you know, it's never really explained what the hell goes on with Raymond and Jessica at the end of Revelations. I died. But that's fine, because it's just gonna start me right here. But yeah, it's like, we don't get like a good definitive what happened with Jessica and Raymond. Chances are they're working for the connection, which is finally getting talked about in Requiem a little bit. Or like, you know, Revelations 2 with Alex taking Natalia's body. Like, give me resolutions, alright? Stop blue balling me. I don't think I'm asking for too much. Man, just laying in bed while a fucking zombie attack happens. I wish I could sleep like that, holy shit. I'm gonna curve the bullet. I will say my one complaint that I've seen in all the marketing for Requiem so far though, they're letting us choose between third and first person, but those cowards will not give us a fixed camera angle choice. Let me have fixed cameras and tank controls. I yearn for it. This hole appears to go down a long way. Leon is fucking sleeping. Yo, I need a rope to get down here. I saw one earlier near the pool on the 4th floor. Like, they just pull backtracking out of their ass for the most arbitrary things in this game. It's funny. So, yeah. Oh, God. Where's the rope? I must hang myself. Yo, cool bot. Do, do, do. Who is hogging all the ropes? Alright, maybe I want to hang from the ceiling fan. Alright, now we gotta go save our boyfriend. Barry cares very deeply for Leon. If you're still here, Fatty, have you ever fucked around with any of like the randomizers for the old games? Or hell, even the new games? Oh, they're so fun. I mean, the randomizer, the BioRan program is free. They don't charge anything for it. Yeah, it's like if... Oh no, yeah, there's a program called BioRan that lets you randomize like classic REs 1, 2, and 3, and then like Remake 2 and Remake 4, and I think Remake 1. Leon has no face, by the way. Like, dude fell in a hole and he's been sleeping. Like randomizers, especially like randomizing the characters, can lead to just some of the funniest interactions. Yeah, like his face is really bad in this. Huh. So it was you, you cheeky prick. Yeah, I played N64 RE2, I wanted to say like last month, and I don't remember like noticing anything too crazy different about it. Outside of, I guess, since there's not like a disc 1 and 2, like it's not super confusing for people that there is like a canon playthrough path. Cause I don't know if you ever had like the PlayStation 1 version of RE2, but like Claire's playthrough is canonically the first one, but it's disc 2. And that just throws everybody off. Ooh. During their spare time, they take it from the library on the second floor. Thank you. Yeah, another thing that's really fucked up about this game is they have key items on some enemies, which is like not really a thing that ever happened before. Second floor. Oh, I'm wasting so much ammo. Yo, slice off his pepperoni nipples. Keep an herb behind the counter, those cheeky bastards. You're not just gonna let me squeeze by, are you? Oh, no, almost. Where the fuck did you come from, dickhead? We're bringing friends. This shitter is not well maintained at all. Just back of the head shotgun blast. Second floor medical office. So presumably that is those two doors over on the left. Come on, Leon, you're good with the ladies. Come on, touch me. Oh, don't fucking block the walkway, you cuck. You're actually a very bad person. Audacity. Show me something. dicked down by zombies on the Starlight, and all I got was this shitty ass t-shirt. Time to learn. Lounge on the 3rd floor. Talking about going to the kitchen. Make me a Sammy. So if I'm remembering correctly, there's like 12 total armor in the game. There's like 3 of each type, and with like, I think 4 different types. Oh, well, there's heavy. Alright, so now, got lounge on the 3rd floor. It's probably that one all the way over on the far left. Yo, they jumping me. God damn it. Go away, dude. I just want to go to the lounge. No, yeah. Don't do it. I should probably heal up a little bit. Fucking hell, mate. So hoping I can get this all done in one go, but man, I am running out of steam. What's up, fellas? I'm so sad that zombie committed suicide, 2 in the back of the head. First class cabins. My brain's telling me that there was something in here, but I guess not. So now I need to get back over there. So I'll take that down. And go over those lifts. My cat is screaming at my door. What's up, Karma? I could have used your help a while ago when I was stuck. This song is not hard to dance to. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Oh, wait. No, I hate all this dead air. I'm very tired. Just want to get to the next save point. Yeah, So the main reason I've been streaming the Resident Evil games lately is I've kind of wanted to just like document my like playthroughs of the games, kind of as like a video diary for myself, I guess. It's one of those things where it's like, I never know if I'll ever be in a spot where I just can't play these anymore for some reason. I want to have the memories. Oh man, I'm a fucking idiot. I should have went up those stairs. Fuck, I'm still an idiot. Jump him and take his umbrella. Eat shit, Dookie boy. Yeah, I feel like I did a public service if that lady was carrying around assault rifle mags on this boat. I don't think she was up to anything good. Excuse me, madam, would you perhaps like to fuck off? Oh my god. Barry must protect his seed from the women that would try and make him cheat on his wife. Oh, god damn it. You're the one that's poisoned. Exactly. Barry would never betray his family like that. They just see a good-looking dad and they're like, hey, I want it. Cool rockets in the fucking bed, dude. Computer control room, third floor. Huh. Which one of these is the computer control room? Barry shall remain pure. It's like a fucking kid. He thinks his umbrella is so cool and he just has to show it to everybody. So that's the captain's quarters, so I think this was the computer control room. Yeah. Alright, do I plug it in here? No. How about this one? Okay, well they call this the computer room. They don't call it the computer control room. They better not be being that anal about it, or I am gonna have some words. Oh, god damn it. Fuck my ass. I always forget how anal this game is about having to do things in a very specific order. Go up there, and then take that lift up. Oh shit, I just realized I have like half of a Sprite here still. Hell yeah, Sprite. I am once again at the pool and not allowed to swim. This should be a fucking crime. Looks like they're heading for the upper deck. This doesn't make any sense. As far as we know, that thing has wiped out everybody on board. Why doesn't it kill the girl? You don't quit, do you? I know you think she's the monster we're looking for, but if she is, why isn't she wiping the floor with that thing? I see your point, but look, if it's her power that's bothering you, don't worry. I know about it. Before you came on board, I had some time to talk to her. About 2 years ago, she was adopted from an orphanage. She said her ears started ringing about that time. Her ears, yeah. Apparently she has an acute sense of hearing. Not to mention her other senses. She also told me that she healed quicker than most. In fact, those same powers got her into trouble with the local kids. They picked on her for being different. She said that things got so bad her foster parents decided to send her to some relatives in Europe. That's a fucked up thing to do, to adopt a kid and then fucking dump her into another country with some relatives. Now, because she's some sort of refugee from the Umbrella Laboratory, that sounds pretty lame to me. Jeez, why do I bother? Can you at least assume she's innocent until proven guilty? Ha! Leon, if you could see the internet in fucking 2026, my dude. Right now, my concern is that monster heading for the upper deck. Oh, he's gonna do an upper decker. Taking that thing, I mean saving the girl in the process. Then what's the problem with that? Come on, we wasted enough time. Let's move. Let's get schmoving, dog. Awesome. Alright. So with that save, I think I'm going to be calling it a night there. Fatty, Tiki, if you're still around, thanks for stopping by. It was, I always enjoy getting to talk about these games. I fucking love Resident Evil, and just, it's cool to get to chat with them, about them with other people who also enjoy them. So, hope you guys had fun. Fatty, I'm gonna have to check out your stream one day when I notice you're on. Hit you with a follow. But just general message for the night. Like, do a cool thing. Have a cool night. Fucking eat some good food. Have some good juice. Have some soup. It's really cold. Have some good soup right now. But that's enough for me for now, for tonight. I am very tired and I'm rambling. Have a good one. Good night.